Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we're going to do some price tag checking and discussion today for the standard sets that is currently legal in the format. And we're going to start on off with the Domain United, as we have here the reference site MTG Goldfish, and what we'll do if what will be our current individual card prices would be worth it, and if we're still viable to buy some set booster box or invest in that kind of sealed products. So since the rotation will probably happen this year, so we're going to disregard now the rest on the right side, as they will still be rotating out of the format by September or October. We're going to check on first Domain United. So I'm personally a fan of this set because of course of Shieldred and a few commons and uncommons that are worth the value, but we're going to compare now what will be the value of this. So tabletop total value of the cards as per printing is that's not 271 USD, but we're going to check here on the top prices, as you can adjust here the tabletop price, view as list, and this will be the prices. So the first off is of course Shieldred. It's currently $89.99 or basically $90. That's almost 100. And next up is Liana of the Veil. That's pretty much very low as compared to when the first set was released. It's $12.99, and followed by Timeless Lotus, $11.87. Lens Binding, $11.75. That's barely about 500 pesos here in Philippine peso. And next is Buddha Hex Catcher, which has seemingly roused in value recently. And Plus of Heroes, Dark Waste, of course the lands. Braids surprisingly stay here, and Shivan Devastator, one of the mythic red, and lands again, so for Springs, Silverback Elder, mythic green, Serra Paragon, mythic white, which is now barely 3.88 USD, Leaf Ground Visionary, Nemesis 2, and the rest are just pretty much the same. So we can see here there's not really that of the uncommon, aside from Tyrion Sander of course, which is 2.77, it's about 150 pesos here, and no other uncommon followed. And of course this Eva is probably the highest common price in the set. Now let's proceed to the next set, which is the Brothers War, and most probably some of the reprint artifacts here might still be worth holding the value. Tabletop price is 235 USD. We can adjust the price. So tabletop, it's leading with Portal to Phyrexia, the mythic artifact. That's $22, $22.91. And then Myrel, Shield of Upgrade, 14.66. That's about 800 pesos here. Cityscape Leveler 14. Then Geeks has again rose in value, which is now 13.91. Awake in the Woods is still holding at 500 pesos or $10. Loran is still, I think it's also increased for 8.54. Devil Intent, then Ursa Lord Protector, which are again has decreased in value as compared to the first release. Teferi is just only 6.13, Mishra, and then Brotherhood's End is 4.8, and then the rest are just following out of this. For the uncommon, the Haywire Might is still holding the highest value with 3.98 USD. That's about 150 to 200 pesos here, and it's followed by Demolition Field, which is also $3. So if you're having your spare cards here, you can just go check on the uncommons, or any uncommons is added from Brothers War or still holding same value in the set. And again, more of the previously highest cards are now very drop down in price for this Brothers War set. And then next we're going to check on Phyrexia OB1. We'll try to be quick as possible in this. The tabletop price is very high. That's higher than the previous two. That's $331. For the tabletop top cards, we have Mondrak at 39.74. That's still 2,000 pesos here. And then Atraxa 25. That's more than 1,000 already. Elesh Norn, Mother of Machines 21.16. The correction version is 21.07. And then All Will Be One. This is 11. So a huge difference between the previous mythic. We have Supandrel 11, Ternax Rex, Braska at 9. That's around 400 to 500 pesos here. Mirix has increased in value. That's 8 USD. Sword of Fortune Frontier still remaining at the price of 7.99. Nisa is 7.75. It's a somewhat increased in a bit. Jace Perfected Mind has increased to 7.44. Obliterator is still very at the affordable price. And Drivnod, Staff of Completion, the rest of the mythics and the rares follows on this setup. And then the first uncommon or highest is probably Shortage Edict, that's 2.99 or 150 pesos. And then the rest are just pretty much the same. And next for the March of the Machines, we'll first check the main set. This is 251 USD for the tabletop setup. Then the price highest is Italy, which has increased just recently to $25 from the previous, I think it's just $10. And then we have Shieldred, the original Shieldred, that's the True Scriptures flip. And then Invasion Vicoria still 14, that's barely below 1,000 pesos here. And then the Ouroboros is still 11. Fairy Mastermind is now $10. Sunfall has also increased to 9.77. And then we have Ozolit, Shattered Spire, Tribute to the World 3, and Warring Clash Eleanor. So you can see here, we have several rares that are worth the value. And I think personally, I would prefer opening this one, as the range of the prices would not really that much. If you can check here, we are about 20 cards that are more than $3 or about $3 in value in price. And probably the highest uncommon here is Search of Salvation, that's 1.4 USD, and then Reds Resolve is the only common, that's highest for 1.16. And then we check on the Aftermath, March of the Machine, the Aftermath. It's just very cheap, 95, because it's a small set. It's kind of a subset per se, but we still have Nisa as our main top tabletop priced card in the set, followed by Calyx, Karn. It's Calyx is now higher than Karn, I think. Before it was just around the 10 USD. I think they've switched price as of now. Then Thrillback has rose in value also. That's 5.99. Sarkhan, Soul of Flame, 5.57. And then we have Narset for 4.7. Omixilis is now 3.90. As compared before, that is about 1,000 pesos before. Training Grounds, the reprint is 3.54. And then we have Samot Vizier for 3.4. Then the rest are just very much $2 and $1. It's very much not much of the value now. So we're now proceed for the next set, which is Wilds of Eldraine. We have the final two. Wilds of Eldraine is still very much value of the set because of the reprints of the Chanting Tales. We have several hits even for our draft booster. Tabletop price is 242 USD. And we check here the tabletop top cards, in which we still have Agatha's Soul Cloud, the holding card, for the highest value of 45 USD. And then Virtue of Loyalty is now become the highest Virtue Mythic in terms of price, as compared to Persistence is under $60, whereas Virtue of Loyalty is proceeded to more than 22.93, or probably just more than 1,000 pesos in Philippine peso. And then Besiege Mirror is followed, and then Moonshaker Cavalry has decreased 4.17. Bosom Tortoise is still at 7.48, and the rest of the Virtue is following here with the chip of 5.8, 5.3. Questing Druid, the rare, is still around 200 to 250 pesos. And then the Mythic Talion, up the Beanstalk, despite being banned, is still 3.38 in the setup. And Sock of Midnight, another uncommon in the set, 2.95. And Charming Scoundrel has also increased the rare, but that's still very affordable as per the setup. And Lord Skeeter, the same with Ariat, as well as Kellan, Hilda, and more of the lands as given here. And despite of this pricing, you can see that Enchanting Tales is there your other card value that you could get from this set. So personally, I would recommend if you're buying booster packs, you can, or booster boxes, Wilds of Eldraine will still be your best set of choice for individual card value. And then last but not least, the recent set, Lost Covers of Ixalan, because of some of the special guests included in this packs, specifically for the set boosters. Tabletop price is 306. When the comparison for the top tabletop individual cards is covered of steel at the mythic, that's the 35.70 USD, followed by roaming thrones. Basically it's 21.1 already. I think it's more than 1000 already. I am always pulling this card out of the boosters, and surprisingly I have not yet seen an actual standard gameplay out of this card, except for some deck text, of course. And you can see here the jump, that's weekly jump of 9%, very high for that. And Odger Tat, the white Odger, is now just 20 USD, no jump whatsoever. Whereas Chimel and the Tishina Standby in the rare is still one of the highest rares that are gaining in value in the set, whereas the rest of the mythic has somewhat fallen in value, like Galta, which is now 14.8. Bone Horde is now below the 1000 peso mark, that's 14.37 USD, while Bloodletter Aflatots is just around 500 to 600 pesos at the local price. The red Odger is still at 9.99. Scalpor Nexus is now below 10 USD. Gishat is just only $7, so sadly it's quite as the decrease in value. The green Odger is now 5. Then Inti, the other rares, has increased in value. Spent Angel is now 4 USD. Inti still being played in the Rakdos mid-range decks in Pioneer. And we have Growing Rights of Itlimok. The reprint has somewhat passed this down in value of only $4 now. The Aklatlots legendary creature, the Bat God, is now 3.95, whereas the spot removal for White Get Lost is 2.95. The Planeswalker Kenterios is $3. It's now cheap. With the Trampling Carnosaur, maybe the banning of the card Appraiser in Pioneer has somewhat decreased the value of these two cards specifically. And then Medium Calendar, and then the rest of the Odger and Sovereign Mythic are thus done in the setup. And the only uncommon that was rose in value, the Bitter Triumph, you can see here that's 1.94, 30% increase in the previous week, so that's very high for a certain card to be that of the value on this one. And the rest are just it. We have no other uncommons. Maybe Spelunking has at $1, and that's pretty much it for this set for Lost Commerce of Ixalan. But if you are searching for any somewhat kind of gamble for opening a Mana Crypt, then you can check out the Lost Commerce, specifically their collector boosters, for any card value, since more of the Jurassic World cards are still somewhat in the average price, whereas some of them have somewhat decreased in value, but still the high price cards are still holding off as of this posting. And this is January 7, 2024 price check for the standard sets coming from Dominion United up to the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. So if you have any questions or comments on this video, just let me know in the comments below. We can have a good discussion of it, and what will be your personal take for all of these cards that are still given, and what will be your favorite set in standard probably. Let me know in the comments below. And that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you guys on the next one.